So today we are chatting eyeshadow, and I'm so excited because I think this is something that is very intimidating and scary to a lot of women these days, but it does not have to be. So all you need is really two brushes, especially for the look that I'm going to show you, that is great for every day, but it can also be amped up for a night out, a date night, or a special event. So that's another reason why I love this next product, and this is the eyeshadow palette from Becca. And I love it because it's great for everyday and neutral, but you also can so easily amp up these darker colors for a smoky eye, again, for a night out or a special event. So this is a great palette to keep in your arsenal, to travel with, and just to keep on hand. So first and foremost, I will take this brush that is a little bit more dense, and I'm going to go into this lightest color right here. It's kind of a peach tone, and what we're going to do is just coat the entire lid to really create the perfect canvas for the rest of the colors. It'll help the other colors pop, and it's also going to really highlight the brow bone, and that is a color that we'll come back to here at the end. So next, I will just follow this palette and go in the second lightest, tap off the excess, and I love this brush because it is so nice and fluffy, perfect for the crease. And all you're gonna do is windshield wiper motions. And it's really just going to start the process of carving out and darkening that crease. And again, going one shade darker and doing the same exact motion. Next up, I'm going to take the next darkest shade, and I really want to focus this kind of on the outer V. It's going to help your eyes look nice and awake, but also kind of bring some boldness and definition to the eye as well. And truly anyone can do this eye look. Go with just a little bit more. It's always much easier to add to shadow than it is to take away, so just keep that in mind. And before we get into really smoking this out, I'm going to go with a more dense brush and the shade that we just went into, so not the darkest, but the next to darkest. And I'm going to kind of smoke out the lower lash line. And what this is going to do is not only make our eyes look bigger, but it's really going to give us that nice bold look without being too much. And this is what I like to call a halo effect. So you're going to take the shades that you use in your crease all the way underneath, just like a halo would be. So now I'm going to go back in with the darkest shade here and the fluffy brush again. And I'm just going to take that throughout my crease. And when you go with really dark shades, you honestly cannot blend or overblend too much. You really want to make sure that you are continuously going back and forth and really just making the shadows seamless. And the nice thing about this palette is I can go back in with that really dark shade and make this even more bold if I want to. That's why this palette is so awesome to travel with and to keep on hand, because you can do so many different looks with this. Okay, and now we'll go back into the darkest shade. And again, kind of marry the crease with the lower lash line. And for the final step, I'm going to go back into the lightest shade that we started with go in the inner corner just to keep that nice and bright. Keep our eyes open. Go right underneath the brow to define the brow bone. And then we are all set. So it is so easy. Anybody can do this, and I'll make sure to list the products below. Thanks, guys.